All right, welcome back to the channel. So, Tyson Fury has huge weight gain that has some of his fans, some of his best fans, biggest fans worried. Is it the stress related to the Deontay Wilder situation, or is it just a reoccurrence, relapse of a lack of discipline? Either way, it can have an impact on the future career of Tyson Fury. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. So again, we're going to be talking about these heavyweights. And again, there's going to be a lot of people that do not like what I got to say about it. See, let me move this mic. Whole lot of people are not going to like what I have to say. All right. Tyson Fury is a cheater. Okay. Point blank, period. Don't want to hear anything other than that. He cheated earlier in his career and suffered a suspension, and he was caught red-handed cheating Deontay Wilder, and that is just what it is. However, in this particular video, I'm not going to harp on that. I'm going to look at Tyson Fury, the fighter, with the anticipation that he will be facing Deontay Wilder in his next fight. So when I hear and see that Tyson Fury is putting on weight from somebody with my background and people and someone that is familiar with Tyson Fury's similar background as it relates to certain things, it brings worry to my mind for his team. Now, I'm not a Tyson Fury fan. I've laid that out. However, if you are, you might want to be worried because this man is gaining weight. Now, why is that important? Because he's going to be fighting a guy that has his mindset on beating him and has been consumed. My understanding is, while a lot of people think that Deontay Wilder is just got his mindset on cheating and making excuses, my understanding is that he acknowledges and knows Tyson Fury cheated, but yet he is definitely preparing for the next fight. He is preparing for it in court, and he is preparing for it in the gym. That's my understanding. So when you have somebody like Deontay Wilder, regardless of what you think about his skill set, a guy that can defend a major world championship belt 10 times successfully, come into the pros at age 21 and become a bronze medalist, that tells you that that man has talent and that that man has experience. Whether or not you like his skill set or not, there ain't but a handful of people on this planet that got a chance of beating him. Many people say, well, so what, Martin or Fanon? So what? He already beat him. Right. But look at what has happened since. Tyson Fury gaining weight could mean a couple things. It could mean a lack of discipline, or it could mean just a result of his inactivity. Either way, it is problems for him. Now, let's just assume that this weight gain is real, right? Now, some people are going to come out and say, oh, you didn't see, blah, blah, blah. It's not that big a deal. I'm hearing that it's a big deal. Okay, so why would that happen? One of two things can happen. And he is somebody that has mental health issues that he acknowledges. He is someone that has substance abuse problems in the past, and that he has acknowledged. And when you have mental health issues and or substance abuse problems, you will have those problems for the rest of your life. That is just what it is. And I can speak on both of those personally. I've had issues where my head wasn't quite right. If I ignore that, right, over time, there's a chance that it can happen again, right? Now, for me, it's not nearly as extreme as what Tyson Fury has described, but yet I still understand my limitations in that regard. Also, very close associates that have substance abuse problems. when they go into Alcoholics Anonymous, or they go into any other of these, some other type of AA program, the first thing that they say is, look, you have to understand that this is a lifetime battle for you. This is not something that you can do for 3 days, for 3 months, for 3 years, for 30 years, and think that you're good. Because the second you drop your defenses, all of those demons come back flying at you full force because they never left you to begin with. That is the consensus of people that have gone through those problems. Now, say, oh, no, that's not the reason. He's over that. That doesn't make a difference. Well, think about this. This is the second one. What if he lost the weight the wrong way the first time? When you lose a massive amount of weight, and I've also lost 60 pounds in my life before, right? Was well overweight, right? Weighing 270 pounds, made my mind up that I was going to get down to 210. Got myself down to 210, eating in a certain way, living in a certain way. But really, it wasn't through increasing my muscle mass and increasing my metabolism. It was by dehydrating myself and malnourishing myself. That will cause weight loss. Now, what is the problem when you lose weight like that? When you lose weight in the wrong way, your metabolism slows down. So when you gain that weight back, when you slip through inactivity or something else, that weight can fly up way past where you were the first time, where you may have said, well, I'm 260, 250, 260. I want to get down to 210, right? I want to get down to 200. You get down to 200. If you do not do the same thing to maintain that weight that you did to lose it, you have slowed down your metabolism by burning muscle, not fat, your weight will skyrocket well past that 250. You might see yourself looking at 300 pounds because you have done damage to your body, shrinking it down, and your body has not forgotten, and it will blow itself right back up. So if that is the situation with Tyson Fury, the second situation with Tyson Fury, that is almost as dangerous for might even be more dangerous for his boxing career than the first one, right? Because the first one is mental and you can get your head around that. But when your body physiology changes, right? And trust me, I'm over 50 years old. Your physiology changes. When you tax your body like that and your body doesn't appreciate it, it will rebound on you. So what is the case with Tyson Fury's weight loss? I heard that he lost, I'm not going to do the stones, right? But he was over 400 pounds. And within 6 to 8 months, he's down to 250, 260 pounds. That's 150 pounds that you lost in 6-9 months, right? Now, while you're fighting and you're active and you're training for fights and you're doing all this, hey, man, that's okay. But when you stop, boom, it goes. Now, what does that mean for Tyson Fury going forward? First of all, he is going to, unless Deontay Wilder in this mediation says, okay, I'm going to let you go fight Anthony Joshua or somebody else as long as, we're conditioned, for it, right? Unless that happens, it's going to arbitration. And then if it goes to arbitration, if the judge doesn't side with Tyson Fury, then Tyson Fury's got to fight Deontay Wilder. And he'll be fighting a Deontay Wilder that does not have weight problems. He'll be fighting a Deontay Wilder that does not have substance abuse problems. He'll be fighting a Deontay Wilder that believes that he was cheated, has not lost his confidence, remembers that he almost knocked you out, and can be completely on the grind the entire time. So while I'm sure that there's a lot of Tyson Fury fans that want to look at just skills and say, well, it doesn't matter, Tyson Fury's skills will do this, his skills will do that. Look, man, your skills still lie within the confines of your body. And if your body is not where your body is supposed to be, then it don't matter how many skills you have. Somebody with a healthy body and the mentality to beat you and the experience of knowing how you fight, that can cause you significant problems. So I would say for even the most, ardent Tyson Fury fans, if this guy gets over 300 and say he gets back up to, 350, dude, he may not fight. Or say he's 300 now, 310 now, right? Because he definitely has a whole lot more hanging off of his waist now than he did before. If this layoff that he has stretches another 9 months, another, 9, 12, 15 months, that body may not be able to respond. He can get in there weaker, slower, and be in a lot of trouble. But look, that's just my opinion. That's how I see it. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.